Hello everyone, I hope you've had a good week and that you're all well. I thought this week we would focus on talking about independence, something that it's been an absolute pleasure to see the students displaying their own independence. Having talked with some of the students as well, one of the things that teachers have really noticed is this growing sense of independence in their learning through their online lessons. So I thought I'd focus on that this week, sharing with you in the newsletter an article that I've actually shared before with some ideas that you might like as parents to help encourage and build that independence in your children. So one of the first things is to have the children have some chores around the house to help with family life, helping them make their bed, but things like washing dishes, setting or clearing the table, sweeping the floors, these are all possibilities that the children can engage in that helps build their independence and contributes to family life. Remember to teach the children skills before asking them to take on those new responsibilities. So if you want them to help set the table or clear the table, for example, that you talk that through with them and they understand what it is that they have to do. Help encourage your children to take initiative. So, for example, for doing something without being asked, and praising from them for that and recognizing that they've taken that initiative. Those are the things that really help build the independent skills in children. I think one of the key things is to also ensure that children understand there are consequences to their actions. They need to understand that if they do something, that there are rules and regulations there to help protect them, like, for example, being in lockdown, that if they break those rules, that there are consequences to that. And it could be something very simple, but helping the children follow those rules and help them understand why those rules are in place is a great way to help them build on their independent skills. Pocket money is also something that maybe you could consider that really helps build independence. That if a child wants something, that they actually have to earn some money to buy it. And actually building that sense of that responsibility towards having something for themselves that they have worked for and then paid for actually helps in their independent skills immensely. There's a lot that goes into that helps them understand the skills that they will need as they grow up. Something we've talked about a lot over the last few months, and that's helping children plan and cook a meal. I think this is something that can be done such a good time to spend together doing something like planning or cooking a meal or treats or cookies, and that helps children in so many ways, more than just their independent skills but their mathematics skills, so that they have a sense of also achievement. And I think that also could be true of growing fruit and vegetables and herbs and things in the garden, because again, that builds that sense of taking care of something and having the responsibility to look after something. Maybe for the older children as well, helping them to learn how to do the laundry. Leaving their clothes on the bedroom floor is not necessarily a great way to build independent skills, so that they know how to look after themselves. I think one of the things that is mentioned in this article that we talked about is what to do in an emergency. And I think probably, again, more so than ever, helping children understand what an emergency situation is and what to do in that emergency. For all children, regardless of their age, knowing who to turn to and what to do in an emergency is actually really important. And the last one on the list, it talks about looking after their pets. Very often children would love a pet in the house, and they want to have a dog or a cat or whatever it might be. It's really important in building those independent skills that they take some responsibility of looking after those pets. Again, because they are part of the family and they have that responsibility. So all of these things are great for building independence and for helping children grow in their independence. So working alongside their learning, things that you could do at home to build their independence. Something that we as teachers and as educators really like to focus on. Like I say, regardless of the age of the students, we often talk to the children about what they need to do, not what they need to do with everybody else. I hope you found those tips useful, as always. And I really hope that you're looking forward to the long weekend ahead. I hope the weather stays fine and you get some time, family time, and rest and relaxation. I know we're heading quickly towards the end of the school year, and an interesting school year it has been. I hope you again are well, and I look forward to talking to you again next week. Take good care, everyone. Bye bye.